I respect your subjective reality, and I hope you respect mine. It's a matter of willed determination, I believe. You say that you're a determinist. Um, Determinism is just a matter of cause and effect. It's to say that if I start the motion or momentum of a ball rolling down the hill, then the ball will continue to roll down the hill until it's stopped by something else. And that other factor is a determining factor of its, motion ending. What you're saying is that you do not believe in free will. Well, then how are you making the video saying that you don't believe in free will? It would seem to me that there is freedom and there is a will to make the video. If you were not free to make the video, then you wouldn't make the video, but you are free and you do have the will to make the video. So therefore, the existence of the video is proof of your free will. Now, a determinist might come in and say, well, there actually is no free will because the independent spirit is not independent. It is determined or dependent upon the nature of the camera and the nature of the oxygen and the nature of the water, the nature of the genes existing in this very, very unique way. Now, I'm a theist, which means that I believe in God, and I believe that God willed us into existence. I also believe in the Big Bang. I also believe in evolution. I don't believe that all of these theories necessarily have to be conflicting with each other. I do believe that proponents defending ancient scriptures are fighting against science unnecessarily, and I believe that scientists are fighting against these, proponents for ancient scriptures unnecessarily. I believe that I have free will. I believe that I can do this. I believe that I can do this. I believe that I can continue to talk to you. So I'm going to continue to talk to you. And whether or not that is freedom, I guess depends on your definition of what freedom is. But what I really want to address is the nature of subjective reality versus objective reality. Now, everybody has a subjective reality. Everybody has their own experiences. And then your experience and my experience, they intersect, they rendezvous. And what that experience is the objective experience. But if you remove one subjective experience from the objective experience, then the objective experience is different. There is no objective nature of anything without the subjective experience. So what's the point of even trying to examine an objective experience objectively without bias? Bias is a part of everything. It's a part of our existence. So to claim or pretend that we can exist without it is lying to ourselves. And we shouldn't do that because ultimately that's what gives us, a mouth with no teeth in it. I think that the factor that is missed in your video is that you believe that subjective interpretation or subjective reality is 100% determined by objective reality. Now, I believe that objective reality does play a factor in subjective reality, but because I do believe in God and we're on opposite sides of this, this weird spectrum of belief, that subjective reality came first, that the universe was willed into existence, that there was intention. So I offer you this thing to ponder, and I hope to get a response from you. If the universe, the physical material world, existed first, then where did intention arise from? See, I believe that intention came first, and objective reality arose from God's intention, and everything was inspired by God's intention, so we continue to be inspired by God's intention. There are some truths in the Bible, one being that God created man in God's image. I don't believe in the magician theory that God just poofed us into existence, but rather, there is a longer plan, a more patient plan. And those impatient people that understand the world to be a matter of 1 + 2 = 3 instantly, and that's the only math that they understand, they can't see the grand plan unfolding itself out, the momentum that was started, you know, blowing up and evolving and progressing to the point where we're at today. And where we're at today is nowhere near where we'll become. But where did intention arise from? Um, did Does intention not exist because you don't believe in free will? Or do you believe that you do things intentionally? And where does your intention arise from? When was the first intention if there's no God? Because if there is a God, then that's very simple. Intention arose within God's will. God had intention. And then God told all of God's creatures, all of his little experiment or whatever we are, go forth and multiply. So we're all kind of carrying out God's intention within our own means because we don't have to do that. If there is no God, then, and you do believe in intention, then where does this intention arise from? Where did it come from? Where does any inspiration come from? Let me know, because I'm interested to see where the universe came from. And if you say it came from the Big Bang, then I gotta say that it's only half the truth, because that's where our understanding of the universe came from. But where did the real origins of the universe come from? Peace.